Alright, so this is a fun system. It's an item chute, and everyone can benefit from this. So, you build this whole little thing here. I've shown it many, many times. And you just connect all the outputs to a different conveyor system. And basically put, they are all be having items from this one barrel or whatever system you want. Essentially put, right now it's set to floor 2. Think of it this as being floor 1. Someone's like, hey, can you send me up a gun? Put the gun in, and they'll transfer it to floor 2. And then, oh, somebody on the last floor wants, I don't know, a barrel. Boom, send it to them, and it should go to them right pretty quickly. You can send a send out mode, switching it over to a whole different system. Put the gun in, then click the button, and she'll send it all the way over here. Yes, you can transfer things across grids. You can even set up a system of RF receivers and RF broadcasters in order to do it from a distance. There you switch it over to transfer mode, then you transfer over some guns. All the way from over there, your system will send it all the way over here from your treasure room. So you don't have to run all the way back if you have, outlying bases or whatever. So you put a memory core, one that will switch from between this system and then the transport system over there, and a toggle feature like with a button. Anyways, the output for this system connects into a siren light or any signal you need to let the other side know that it's on. Then from that pass through, you power up an industrial conveyor, and then that pass through goes into the other ones, and you just daisy chain it from then on. Now the pass through here goes into a branch, and from this branch, 3 goes into an AND switch, and then the rest goes into the other one. You need at least 6 energy going into the right side for this one. From the AND switch, it's being used to trigger the filter pass system on the main conveyor, this one, over here. And this one will then go off into one of the splitters to then give one blip of power to the turn off feature of this. Essentially put, once this one succeeds, it turns off the entire system. Now the other one is going into the other splitter, and this one carrying at least minimum 2 power to each of these RF receivers. The receivers are all going to be, received from the RF broadcasters all the way on the other side to determine which one is on. Each of them attaches to one of these industrial conveyors, and yeah, once you receive a signal from over there, it will turn on and then do its work. And all of these, all their filter passes are attached to OR switches that command this one to turn on to do its job. They have the frequency to trigger the other ones over there. This one to make sure the system's on, you can see the siren light turn on, and like I said, these to turn on the conveyor belts. You already saw close up how the system is gonna, funnel the energy through and then send the items over slowly. In this case, the guns. See, bingo bango, pretty easy to set up.